This week on Now Here with Chris and Kell.
Well, if I've been kidnapped, I don't know where I am.
Last week we tossed our boy Drifter back in the water, so now we can move aboard our floating home. But this week we have something a little different for you. We're making a brief detour up north.
Loading up the van. Today's the day we leave our little apartment number 6 here in Puerto Penasco. We're gonna head back to the States for a couple weeks for the holidays, and then when we come back, we're going directly onto Drifter. So that's exciting.
Yeah, so we decided since we have this sweet minivan, we'd make a quick 24-hour road trip up to the United States and hang out with family over the holidays. Car's all loaded up. All right, got everything? Okay, let's think.
Leave no fly swatter behind.
All right, let's hit the road.
Okay.
Is this the moon? No, it's a road in Mexico. Look.
Chris tried his best to avoid the potholes while I attempted to get some work done, but we quickly realized that both efforts were futile. It was a bumpy ride, lots of slide outs, some marked better than others, but eventually it smoothed out some. This seemed to be some kind of Christmas celebration parade, or mourning of some kind. Okay, we don't actually know what we saw, but it was kinda cool. There were no signs, but it seemed weird to have such an ominous parade out here in the middle of nowhere. There are some random checkpoints along this path, basically to make sure you aren't smuggling meats or produce, drugs, or people. Good thing for us, we decided not to bring our drugs across the border today, so we skated through without issue. Where are we?
We are just basically in the middle of the drive from Puerto Penasco to Mexicali. One thing I don't know that we've mentioned yet, but at the border, on the Mexico side, it's called Mexicali, and on the California side, it's called Calexico.
Calexico.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to wait at the border. It's overrun with people right now since they closed the Lukeville border.
Yep, I checked wait times. It looks like about 60 minutes.
60 minutes is pretty decent compared to what we've been seeing, where it's like 120, 180 minutes. So I'll take 60. I hope it's still that short when we get there.
Why do you wear headphones? Everybody always asks me.
You know why I wear headphones, babe? I think they're cool.
Like you to
and
explain.
they like
They're so cool.
mute out all the exterior. No, I constantly listen to audiobooks, so they're what's playing in my head just about all the time.
What kind of audiobooks?
Good ones.
Fantasy?
You wish. Different fiction. I
that
like
what we're calling
sometimes Stephen King, sometimes fantasy books, sometimes like The Wheel of Time. I listened to that several times. Game of Thrones. See, you can make fun of me, but these are now popular things. If it was 10 years ago, I'd be a nerd, but now I'm not a nerd, Kelly. I'm just a man who listens to audiobooks with a man bun.
But 10 years ago, that's what you were doing too.
Yeah, but I'm cooler now. I've achieved cool. It's a certain point in your life. You achieve the zen of not giving a shit anymore.
Gotcha.
I'm there.
You're that cool.
And my shoulders hurt.
We continued on towards the border. I'm not sure we mentioned this, but the whole trip up to Portland, Oregon, not including our wait at the border, would be about 24 hours.
Pretty sure that's the wall.
This one right here?
The giant one, yeah. You gotta go get in line. If you try to cut the line, people will honk at you.
We didn't just try to do that.
You cut me off!
Hopefully we're in the right spot. It seems like it.
Yeah. And now we wait.
Yeah, I wonder how long. All right, it is now 3:07 p.m. The thing says we're supposed to wait 30 minutes.
Wait times adjusted slightly.
I'm gonna take the over. How about you?
It was in that moment we realized we were a captive audience to a line of all sorts of vendors, all the way to the border. Some were less exuberant than others. Some had full-blown storefronts.
50 minutes later, we have gone nearly the whole 750 meters. We're almost in the official line to cross the border. Extrapolate from that what you will, as far as speed.
I have to pee.
Shocking.
Getting closer.
I guess. Now we've made our way to some sort of tunnel device. There it is, I can see it. I can see the border. I can taste it, Kelly. Marca.
This is much more authentic. You got the barbed wire.
Yeah.
This is a crossing. We're literally on the border right now.
Does that mean we're in America right now?
I
I'm gonna
hope
run
so.
for it.
How do you feel?
I want some chicken. There's chicken up ahead. I'm gonna get it.
We decided to put the camera down as there were signs everywhere to prevent filming, and we definitely didn't want to make this process any longer.
We're out. Oh man, so official time 4:57, which is, what was that, 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Yep. Slightly longer than the 30 we anticipated.
Yeah, exactly.
But here we are.
Now waiting in good old regular traffic en route to San Diego.
Bathroom break. This place has curly fries. I like curly fries. Back on the road. In the US of A, where you don't have to worry about giant potholes as much. Kelly's on the phone making arrangements for tonight's event. There's this place in San Diego. We're going to stay with my cousin Phil tonight. And they do a food challenge for fish and chips. And it's supposed to be the best in the country.
In case you didn't catch that, I just signed Chris up for the Great White Eating Challenge at a place in San Diego called Shakespeare Pub. It's 2 pounds of fish and 2 pounds of fries with a side of peas, but the prize being the meal itself and a t-shirt. We kept at it, driving along into the night.
Pit stop for petrol.
Yeah, this place has pretty inexpensive subsidized gas. They want you to like go gamble at the casino. Joke's on them. You don't have to. I'm gonna go get some chicken.
Okay. Got the goods?
Here, they got crunchy chicken here.
Yes, because you should definitely have a snack before consuming a 4-pound eating challenge.
I like their seasoning. It's a bit on the Cajun side.
A bit of a kick.
Cracker.
So how's that chicken?
It's delicious. Tasty.
On
What?
a scale of...
Oh, on the scale?
Yeah.
Satisfying 14.
Okay. Worth stopping for.
In case you're wondering, this is the Golden Acorn Casino and Travel Center in Campo, California.
On the road again. Next stop, San Diego.
Shortly thereafter, we arrived in San Diego. More specifically, the Shakespeare Pub and Grill, where Chris would be attempting the Great White Whale Eating Challenge.
This place is so charming, dude. I'd recommend coming here just on the ambiance alone.
Yeah.
It's like cozy and warm. There's a fireplace and Christmas decorations everywhere and everything's dark. Even our waitress is British.
First step, sign your life away. Yes, there's a waiver to release any liability on the restaurant for what's about to go down, or come back up.
Don't fill up on beer.
It doesn't count.
He has 45 minutes to finish 2 pounds of cod and 2 pounds of rubber chips and a large bowl of peas. Wish you luck.
That's bigger than I thought it was going to
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay. Ready, set, go. It's going to be hot. Oh, not good.
update. Shoveling the peas. About 18 minutes in. Clock is running. We're halfway there. Checking in, we got 10 minutes left. We got this. We have 1 minute and 36 seconds in left.
Can't do it.
Just throwing in the towel.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fried food. It probably was delicious, but at this point I don't want it ever again. I'm done. Shame.
Oh well. We'll get them next
Kelly's
time.
over here chugging wine and cheering me on. You can do it.
As I should, yeah. Sorry for being supportive. Yeah, now we have to pay for this.
I have to pay for it and I have to drive home because Kelly's already had like 3 glasses.
Yep. And they were good.
Well, we leave Shakespeare's in shame, which is a bummer because I really like that place. It was cool.
It was cool. I enjoyed myself.
I really got sick of the fish, but at the beginning I can remember enjoying it quite a bit. And, you know, like the vibe is cool there. And the waitress was cool. So go to Shakespeare's, try the fish challenge, and then send to me your success.
We're hereby declaring Shakespeare a solid rating of 19.
We're here.
Yep.
Here being Chris's cousin's pad in San Diego.
Just gonna go inside and crash and get out on the road bright and early. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Last night ended in defeat, but today is gonna be a whole different day. Are you ready, Kelly?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's hit the road. It's early. We're used to an hour ahead from this time zone, and it's currently 6:30, so it means we woke up at like 5. That's pretty early. We're gonna hit the road. I didn't sleep anyway. Let's do this.
We should get some coffee.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
But first, back conversion.
Yeah, our original plan was to just stop roadside somewhere and sleep, but I think the
We got
new
lucky.
meeting plan is to convert the back of the car into a one sleeper and then take turns. So we can continue our journey, constantly refreshing each other.
We also have this one tire that keeps going flat, so that's been something to monitor. Time for that coffee! Officially on the road and making good time. A few days ago, we made an appointment with the folks at Minnie's Sail Loft in Chandlery to check out a drifter sail they had in stock.
We're almost there. This is it?
That's what it says.
Oh yeah, propellers. Keep going.
Okay, so Minnie's is awesome. They have everything boat related. It was like being a kid in a candy store. They have a ton of used inventory and it's all cataloged really well. Plus, the people are super friendly and knowledgeable. I have to admit, it was a little overwhelming. I'm glad we came in with an appointment and knew exactly what we needed. We could have spent an entire day here, drooling wide-eyed through the aisles. Johnny pulled our sail for us and gave us a good deal. Then we cashed out and hit the road.
Thank you. More stuff.
Where will it fit?
Sweet.
A little downwind sail action. I hope it works.
Okay, what's our next stop, Chief?
You don't have one. All right, let's figure out how to get out of this area and start heading north.
Okay.
I'm sure you've noticed that buzzing rattle sound. That's the van's AC system, and we've just learned to deal with it. With the van being nearly 18 years old and having about 250,000 miles on it, along with a leaky tire, it's important we keep an eye on her, which means making frequent stops to check on things.
Maintenance.
Just checking.
Oil looks good. Time to get the show on the road.
What?
Earlier this morning, we left San Diego and started working our way up the California coastline to Minnie's. And now we're passing through Los Angeles.
No, you don't need to clean your lens, Kelly. That's just the smog.
It was pretty wild to see such a heavy cloud over the city, just after seeing crystal clear skies hovering over the beach behind us.
We're in Bakersfield.
Yeah, Bakersfield, California. A must stop on everybody's tour.
Because why not?
I don't know, man.
Why did you pick Bakersfield?
Because it was about lunchtime.
Apparently, Bakersfield is also known for its Basque cuisine, and here you'll find the largest concentration of Basque restaurants in the United States. Why? Since the first explorers of the Spanish Empire came to the area in the 19th century, there has been a Basque presence in the Central Valley region of California. Basque immigration peaked in the mid to late 1800s, following the discovery of gold in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Anyway, I bet you're wondering what Basque cuisine is exactly, because I certainly was.
This is the setup.
No joke, it's literally called the setup. We also splurged and got a side of pickled beef tongue, because in Chris's brilliant research on Basque food, pickled beef tongue was highly regarded.
We got the setup, which is cabbage soup and a bunch of other stuff. And then we got some pickled cow tongue.
Okay, you add the salsa and the beans to the soup.
Yeah.
These directions were provided by the bar patron sitting next to us.
There we go.
Okay.
We got like coaches that's
Yeah.
been here before.
We need help.
Yeah, that's way better.
Delicious.
Nice kick.
There was also a salad and plenty of really good, warm, freshly baked bread. Now for that tongue.
Tongue has arrived.
I wonder how I taste.
This is a big bite.
Are you supposed to cut it?
Yeah.
I feel like I need a couple more bites to decide how I feel about it. That's very different. Hey, very nice to meet you guys. Thank you. We'll see you later. There's like raw garlic, parsley, olive oil, pickled beef tongue. It is strange, but in a delicious way. All right, you've tried all the things in the stuff. What do you think?
Simple, delicious. We've done some good work here. The meal was hearty and comforting, and not like totally bad for you either.
The tongue was an experience. I would have it again. It was pretty tasty. I wouldn't come out of my way to have it again. So we won't be back on our way back home, I don't think. So the rating for that restaurant is a 16 for your first visit because you should experience it. But then it drops down to 11 after that as like slightly above average. Worth stopping by, I guess. But you don't need to go out of your way after you've had it once. Pickled beef tongue. Well, got grub in Bakersfield. Look out there, Kelly. It's a field of bakers. Now we're gonna fuel up, maybe grab some snackings for the road because we're gonna head on till nightfall, I think. We'll need gasolines. Kelly's over here working away.
That's how I do business today.
Hey, get your computer too.
Yeah, I have that. We fueled up and then made a dash into Walmart for some ice, snacks, and other stuff.
Party size.
Alright, we ready?
Yep, let's do it.
On the lake.
We kept driving up north into the night.
It's nighttime, we're driving at night. Don't worry everybody, I'm not 85, so I can see just fine, I think. Crash.
It was once again time for a pit stop.
405, that's the cheapest we've seen so far, Kelly.
Yep. It's time to fill up the old tank again. We gotta eat.
No.
We got several lights on though.
So you know it's good.
At that point, Chris was rocking his late night hair. Maybe it's time for a real haircut.
What do you got there?
I got a Hawaiian treat.
Masubi.
Yeah, dude. What are the odds? Plus, I got a carbonated water And he didn't even charge me for it. This place is great. Come to Poppy's. It's really nice.
We are now north of San Francisco in a little town called Arbuckle, California.
You know it's fresh when it's been sitting under a heat lamp so long that it's like scorching hot. It's like someone microwaved it. This is a breakfast of champions.
How's that taste?
The bottom rice is crusty from sitting on a hot pad. That's what it is. Very delicious.
On the road again.
Despite it being 10 p.m., Chris was ready for some dinner, and I was ready for a nap. So we decided to try a quick service chain that was new to us, the Habit Burger Grill in Redding, California. Habit, they're open! Now that we have our grub, we decided this would be the point where we start taking sleep shifts. I get to go first.
Now into the trunk with you. I'm slightly jealous. How's that feel?
Pretty cush.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't help but smile.
You got that right.
Night, dude.
Night.
Kelly, those green beans were bomb. We gotta stop on the way back. They're pretty good. The burger was okay. The green beans were darn good. The onions are surprisingly tasty. Milkshake was good.
Chris kept driving until our next pit stop. Then we switched gears and I drove the rest of the way to Portland.
No, I've been kidnapped. I don't know where I am. Oh, but it's comfortable. Way better back here. We're here.
Need me to let you out?
That'd be nice.
Okay. Hello.
I've been kidnapped and put in someplace cold. Our accommodations are well appointed.
My friend Hannah let us crash with her for the week. Now stay tuned for this week's blooper reel, sponsored by our patrons.
I want a Baconator for breakfast because I haven't had anything fried in quite a while. Bad things happen. Oh.
That? You...
Shut up. What am I doing exactly?
Are you unlocking your crotch?
Find out.